I find people get sold on the idea of buying a home, and that's great. But here's the problem if you're not gonna live in it long term. If you only live in it 5 years and then you sell it and you move on to the next house, rarely does that make sense. Let me explain. Let's say you're a first-time home buyer and your mortgage is $500,000 and you live in it for 5 years. If you're paying, say, a 7% interest rate, you'll pay about $200,000 in payments for the first 5 years. Now, of that 200, 170,000 of that 200 is interest. So you only get about $30,000 equity when during that first 5 years. That's excluding what it appreciates at. But now here lies the problem. Most mortgages are front loaded with interest. It's just the way they work. Plus, before you start building in equity, now you have to factor in closing costs when you're buying a home, and then the cost of actually selling a home, which is going to be 3 to even 6%. Now all of a sudden that $30,000 that you thought you have in equity is almost depleted. You go to sell it in 5 years, you maybe break even, right? You might as well just rent that home out. So the key is, instead of selling that home after 5 years and maybe breaking even, you're gonna hold on to that first home. Maybe even pull out some equity so that you can use to buy that next home. But you need to hold on to it until at least the halfway point on the mortgage. Because at that point, the tables really turn. Now you're paying more towards principal instead of more towards interest. For more tips like this, follow me.